Olive, you want to go on a hike? Yeah. You want to go on a hike? Where's Maggie? Go get Maggie.
Nice driver's license.
Oh. Olive, what are you doing? Getting spunky? Are you getting spunky? You are, aren't you? Olive's going crazy. she's, she's doing all the side canyons. Don't hurt yourself. Olive, are you crazy? Yes. Okay, now go slowly. Do you remember from that movie A Christmas Story? Christmas Carol? No, Christmas Story? The Red Ryder BB gun, you'll shoot your eye out. Well, I didn't shoot my own eye out, but I had a kid almost shoot my eye out today. Yeah, it was somebody who's camped here, somebody I don't really know. But it's a single mother with a young child, a son, and I've had no interaction with the child whatsoever, but he seems to be entertaining himself a lot. And one thing that kind of struck me was that he had a hatchet, a small one, but it was a real one, a hatchet. He has a sword, and he has a gun. He has a BB gun, and he's definitely playing with them, and with little supervision, I would say, as far as these potentially dangerous, things. Well, I was going to say weapons. I guess they could be weapons. So we were sitting in a circle. It was a whole bunch of us, actually. And right next to me was my friend Malind, and then Rady and Carolyn, and then a whole bunch of people on the other side. And we were just, a couple of us were just commenting on him playing with these things, these toys, these weapons, whatever. And just minutes later, I felt something hit over here. It was actually in my beard. And I said, "Who threw something at me?" But it was a loud noise. It was like a bunk, and it kind of startled me, and it startled Malin too, because she heard it like whizzing by, and she heard it hit me. I mean, it was that audible. It was loud. And then, she was a little freaked out. I was freaked out. I was looking around like, who threw something at me? But then not immediately, but within a few seconds, I thought, it's that kid over there. He's got a BB gun. And I said, does he have his BB gun in his hands? And Carolyn went into mama bear mode. And that protective mom instinct kind of thing. And he definitely shot me. I don't know if he did it on purpose. I don't know if he shot it straight at me or if he shot it up into the air. I don't know. But after being yelled at, he was not saying much of anything, I don't think. He was kind of wigged out by the whole situation. And it hurt. It really did. And I have a high pain tolerance. I'm not trying to be dramatic. I'm not trying to get attention here. But you can't see it. It's because it's in here. But this was over an hour ago. and it still hurts a lot, and it's swollen under there. It didn't break the skin as far as I could tell. It was just kind of raw, and our friend Ron gave me an extremely cold beer to hold on my neck because ice out here in the desert is a rare commodity. So he had his fridge set at like 32 degrees, so it was ice cold. And I just held it here for a good half an hour. It hurt at first, like just the coldness. Actually, it still hurts a little bit. But I held it there, and the swelling did go down because just a little bit after it happened, before I put the beer on it, it was like quite a, like a knot, like a bump, a fairly large bump, and it was very, very sore. But the beer helped a lot as far as bringing the swelling down. And then I decided, since it's only 4 carbs, that I deserved to drink it, and Ron encouraged me to drink it, so that's what I'm doing. Really not a beer drinker, not very often, but drinking it made it feel a little better too. So now it actually just stings. It's going to be fine. The only thing that I got a little upset about is it whizzed by my friend's face, and if she turned her head, I mean, it easily could have gotten her on the face, but it's possible it could have gotten in her eye, and it doesn't take that much to blind you, because that was, like I said, all that noise, it hit pretty good. It could have hit my eye too. I mean, that's the main thing. And our friend Ed is here, and he was there for the whole thing, and he went over there because he's like a gun safety kind of expert. So things were very heated for a little bit there. Personally, I was calm because I saw everyone else was kind of getting a little heated, so there was no need for me to get heated about it. Past my first, like 30-second reaction to when it first happened, I just calmed down. So the mother's very upset about it. She says it's all her fault. She didn't actually talk to me about this. I still haven't heard anything from her. I haven't gotten an apology or anything like that, but, whatever. I'm not going to hold my breath. I know it's challenging to be a single mother, and especially if you have a very active son, young. He's very young. I'm not going to be upset about it, but it would be nice to get an apology for it, though. And the only thing that really keeps sticking with me is that it really could have taken somebody's eye out. I mean, for real. That's not just being dramatic. It really could have. Anyway, that's my story. Yeah, so excitement out in the desert. You got kids with potentially dangerous weapons? Please keep an eye on them. Doesn't seem too much to ask. Like I said, this is somebody I don't really know. I've had limited interactions, and actually, I found her to be quite nice. I don't want to make the kid feel any worse, or her feel any worse than she already does. And she's over there packing up right now. There was already drama here today. Drama about certain people's dogs and them not watching their dogs, and the dogs being kind of aggressive and urinating on other people's stuff. And it came from their camp, not that lady's dogs, but her friend's dogs. And anyway, it's hard to get away from drama if you're going to be around people. As much as I try, and a lot of us try, most of us out here have no interest in drama whatsoever. We're just out here, to live simple, calm lives, And wow, look at the sky reflecting in my glasses. Those are some crazy contrails. It's about to be a beautiful sunset, actually. So anyway, I thought I'd share my little story. I wish If I were actually to shave, I could show you the welt, but it's I think somebody was actually, I forget who was looking in there, and they said it was all purple. But yeah, it's more of like a kind of a nasty little bruise in here. I'll survive. Thanks for listening.